There is a moment most dog owners know but rarely talk about. It happens on an ordinary day, during an ordinary hour. You are doing nothing special, maybe folding laundry, maybe staring out the window, and your dog walks over, leans against your leg, and just stays there. No reason, no agenda, just there, and something inside you shifts. You don't always have words for it, but it feels like being chosen, like being told without a single sound that out of everything in the world available to this creature, they picked you, again, the way they always do. Dogs love in a language that doesn't require translation. But what most people don't realize is that they also ask for love in a very specific language, and it's one we don't always know how to speak back. Not because we don't care, but because nobody ever taught us. So today that changes. These are the 10 acts of love your dog has been waiting for, not for a week or a month, but for their entire lifetime. And some of them might surprise you. The first one is presence without a phone. This one is harder than it sounds, and your dog knows the difference. Research in animal cognition has consistently shown that dogs are acutely sensitive to human attention. They track your eye direction, your body orientation, your engagement level. When you sit beside your dog but your eyes are on a screen, your dog registers that you are physically close but emotionally absent. And they feel it. What your dog wants is not your phone-in-hand company. They want you, your actual gaze, your actual stillness, your actual attention resting on them. Even 10 minutes of genuinely undivided presence, sitting on the floor, hands free, just being together, does something measurable to a dog's stress hormones. Cortisol drops, breathing slows, oxytocin rises. Your dog exhales in a way that only happens when they feel truly seen. Put the phone down. Not forever, just for them. For 10 minutes a day, be nowhere else but there. The second act is learning their specific language. Every dog communicates through a rich system of body signals that most owners only partially understand. A tail wag, for example, does not always mean happy. Research from the University of Trento found that tail wags that lean to the right indicate positive emotions, while wags that lean to the left can signal anxiety or uncertainty. The speed, height, and direction of the wag all carry different information. A dog that rolls onto their back is not always asking for a belly rub. Sometimes it is a submissive, calming signal. A dog that yawns when you hug them is not bored. They are managing discomfort. A dog that turns their head away during direct eye contact is trying to de-escalate tension, not being rude. Learning to read these signals is one of the deepest forms of love you can offer. It says, I am paying attention to who you actually are, not just the version of you I imagined. And dogs respond to being understood in ways that are profoundly visible. Their whole body relaxes when they realize you get it. The third act is letting them sniff on walks. This one has science behind it that most people find genuinely surprising. For a dog, the nose is not just a tool, it is their primary way of experiencing reality. A dog's sense of smell is estimated to be between 10,000 and 100,000 times more sensitive than a human's. When your dog stops to sniff a patch of grass for 2 full minutes, they are not wasting time. They are reading an entire story, which animals passed by, what they ate, how long ago, what emotional state they were in. Rushing your dog through a walk without allowing them to sniff is the equivalent of someone taking you to a museum and covering every single exhibit. The walk happened, but the experience was taken from you. Studies from dog behaviorists have confirmed that dogs who are allowed to sniff freely on walks show lower levels of stress and higher levels of what researchers call optimistic behavior. They are more curious, more engaged, and more settled when they return home. Let them linger. Let them read the world. A 20-minute sniff walk does more for your dog's well-being than a 40-minute speed walk ever could. The fourth act is physical touch, given the right way. Most people assume dogs love being hugged the way humans do. The reality is more nuanced and worth understanding. Studies using stress indicators have shown that many dogs tolerate hugs rather than enjoy them. Their bodies stiffen slightly, they look away. They show what behaviorists call appeasement signals. This doesn't mean your dog doesn't love you. It means their body language for affection is different from ours. What dogs almost universally love is being stroked slowly along the back, scratched gently behind the ears, and touched in long, calm strokes rather than quick pats. They love contact that respects their pace, where they can lean in if they want more, or move away if they need space. Touch that forces closeness, rarely feels like love to a dog. Touch that invites, it always does. Learn where your specific dog loves to be touched. Watch their body when you reach for them. A dog that leans into your hand is telling you yes, keep going. A dog that subtly moves away or stiffens even slightly is asking you to listen. Loving touch is responsive touch. The fifth act is protecting their peace. Dogs do not choose their social calendar. They cannot leave a situation that overwhelms them. They cannot explain that a particular house, a particular person, or a particular environment makes them anxious. They rely entirely on you to read those signals and respond. When your dog tries to move away from a stranger and you bring them back. When your dog shows clear discomfort and you dismiss it. When your dog sends signal after signal that they are not okay and those signals go unread, trust erodes. Quietly, slowly, but it erodes. Protecting your dog's peace means advocating for them. It means telling the enthusiastic stranger he's not comfortable right now, and meaning it. It means leaving the overwhelming party early if your dog needs it. It means noticing when your dog is not okay and treating that as real information worth responding to. Your dog cannot protect themselves. You are their only protection. When you step up to be that, the bond deepens in ways that are almost impossible to put into words. The sixth act is playing in the way they actually enjoy. Play is not universal. What one dog finds thrilling, another finds stressful. Some dogs want to chase, some want to be chased, some love tug of war. Some would rather use their nose to find hidden treats than run after anything. Some want rough and rowdy. Some want gentle and calm. The act of love here is not simply playing with your dog. It is discovering what kind of play actually lights them up, and doing that. Watch their body during play. Are they bouncy and loose? Are they coming back for more? Are they initiating? That is a dog who is having the time of their life. Are they going through the motions? Disengaging? Looking away? They are being polite, but it is not really working for them. Find the game that makes your dog's whole body say yes. Then play it regularly for the rest of their life. The seventh act is a consistent routine. Dogs are time creatures in a way that is easy to underestimate. Their nervous system is deeply wired to anticipate. When walks happen at the same time, when meals arrive predictably, when the rhythm of the day is reliable, a dog's baseline anxiety drops significantly. They are not waiting and wondering. They know. This might sound like a small thing, but for an animal who cannot read a clock, cannot ask when dinner is coming, cannot understand why everything feels different today, consistency is one of the most profound gifts you can give. It tells them, in the language their nervous system understands, you are safe here. This world makes sense. I am not going to let it be unpredictable for you. You do not need a rigid schedule. You need a reliable one. Patterns your dog can feel and count on. The eighth act is letting them sleep near you. This one goes deeper than comfort. Dogs are den animals with a deep evolutionary need for proximity to their group during rest. When your dog sleeps in the same room as you, or better yet near you, their sleep quality measurably improves. Their heart rate during the night is lower. Their overall stress indicators are reduced, and research has shown the same effect on humans. People who sleep near their dogs report feeling safer and sleeping more soundly. There is something in the shared rhythm of breathing in the dark that both species seem to find regulating. You do not have to share your bed if that doesn't work for you. But giving your dog the gift of proximity at night, a bed beside yours, a spot in the room, a place where they can feel and hear and smell that you are there, is an act of love that speaks to something ancient and deep in who they are. The ninth act is speaking to them, even knowing they can't understand every word. They understand more than you think. Research from Eötvös Loránd University in Hungary found that dogs process both the tone and the meaning of words separately, using different parts of their brain. They are not just responding to how you say something. They are building associations between specific words and experiences, emotions, outcomes. Praise words said in a neutral tone still activate their reward centers. Familiar words in any tone carry weight. But beyond the science, speaking to your dog does something relational that matters. It keeps you engaged with them as a presence worth addressing. It maintains a connection during ordinary moments. When you are making coffee, when you are getting ready, when you are moving through your day. Your voice is one of the most comforting stimuli in your dog's world. Use it generously. Talk to them. Tell them about your day. Narrate the walk. Say their name just to say it. It is not silly. It is love made audible. The 10th act is staying present at the end. This one is hard, but it may be the most important thing on this list. When the time comes, and for every dog owner, that time comes, the most loving thing you can do is stay. Veterinary professionals consistently report that owners who remain present during a dog's final moments give their pet something irreplaceable. The last thing the dog sees, smells, and feels is you, the person who was their whole world, the person they spent their entire life loving. Dogs who pass with their owner present show calmer physiological readings in their final moments than those who pass alone. They breathe slower. Their body is less tense. Something in them settles when you are there. It is one of the hardest things a person can do, and it is one of the greatest acts of love that exists between a human and a dog. Your dog did not choose this life randomly. They chose you every single day, with every stare and every lean and every time they followed you from room to room for no reason at all. They built their entire emotional world around you and asked for very little in return. These 10 things are what they were asking for, and now you know. If this reached something in you, if it made you think of your dog and what they mean to you, take a second and leave their name in the comments. Just their name. You will be amazed how many people understand exactly what that name means to you. Like this video if it gave you something worth keeping. And subscribe if you want to keep understanding the animal who has always, without question, understood you.